I'm Daniel, and I have the passion for giving old things new purpose. Every week, I bring you along my thrift adventures to uncover the extraordinary in the ordinary. So if you love thrifting, venturing to estate sales, and getting inspired by thrifted home decorating, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe to join in on the adventures. Let's find gold together, one thrift store at a time. Welcome to Golden Finds. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Daniel here from Golden Finds, your avid thrifter for all things thrifting in Orange County, California. So today's video is going to be a little special, I guess you could say. It's going to only concentrate on one store, and that's going to be in the city of Costa Mesa. And I will say that this is probably one of the most smallest Goodwills in Orange County. Now, there are actually several other ones. I think there's even one that's even smaller than this store, and I believe it's considered to be, I don't really know quite sure if it's considered Westminster or if it's considered Huntington Beach. I have to look up the address, but it's like super tiny, like even smaller than this one, I think. But I'm going to be shopping today, or thrifting, for Golden Finds at one of Orange County's smallest OC Goodwills. So let's go ahead and get started with today's thrift session. I hope that you consider subscribing. If you're new to my channel, it's absolutely free and you're going to love the content here. That's all about thrifting. And for all of those of you returning, thank you so much. It means the world to me that you guys are always coming back to support me here. And make sure that you guys hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. Because then it pushes it out to other people who might be interested in thrifting and discover our channel here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start thrifting for our Golden Finds. One thing for those of you who are thinking of coming to this location, which you guys know that I always put the address at the top left corner of the video, get here as soon as opening time. Right now, I'm just waiting for the store to open in a few minutes. But as you can see, there's really not a lot of parking. This is the entrance into the parking lot. As you guys can see, there's really not a lot of parking here. And it can get really chaotic if you don't come early. Because one, the store is super small, so it can get crowded with shopping carts in there. You really can't see that much well because it gets really crowded in the aisles. So I recommend, if you want to come check out the store, to definitely get here right when they open. This one opens earlier on Sundays than the other ones. I don't know why. Normally they open at 10, but this one opens at 9 a.m. on Sundays. So that's interesting. So yeah, today is Sunday. Hope you all had a wonderful Sunday or are having a wonderful day whenever you're watching this, because I'm sure it's not going to release on the day that I actually came. But yeah, just a recommendation for those of you who are in Orange County. You already know how it is here. If you don't get here early, you have to go park around the neighborhoods, and that's far. It's not fun. But one recommendation, get here early so you can shop comfortably. Welcome everybody to another thrifting session. We are here in the city of Costa Mesa, which I consider to be one of the smallest Orange County Goodwill stores here in Southern California. As always, I hope that you enjoy this walkthrough. Make sure to comment down below on anything that you see in the walkthrough that you totally would pick up for yourself. Like this Rachel Pally leather clutch. It's actually selling for $40 on the Real, which is an online store where you can purchase handbags. So it's always fun to see what you can find at the thrift store, because you can definitely save your money where you can by buying secondhand. Any Anaheim Duck fans? Saw this orange Alliance Anaheim Duck scarf. Really bright and pretty, especially if you're a fanatic. Definitely wear this during the season. This is from 2019 to 2020. And it was in really great shape. And it was $5.99 actually. Some of the scarves here I think were reasonably priced. Some of them I felt were a little bit more expensive, but still super fun to see. I always come across a lot of hand designer bags like this Rebecca Minkoff crossbody purse, but I don't always pick them up on the camera. So I am going to be doing that a lot more. This was $14.99 and I'm going to be showcasing a lot of the brand designer handbags that I come across while thrifting. This was a Michael Kors one, a little bit in rough condition, but I'm pretty sure a good cleaning would fix that. This was $24.99. And this Coach Chelsea Heritage Hobo bag looks like it was in really great shape too. My husband definitely would know a lot more about handbags. He actually always used to thrift for handbags and retouch them and basically bring them back to life and resell them. This is a Kate Spade nylon bag, which was actually in really great condition. Something else that I recommend if you will be coming to shop at this thrift store is to get here super early. The aisles are very cramped together. You can only really fit one shopping cart at a time, and it's the small shopping carts. So I want you to picture that. And, the more people there are, the harder it is going to be to look at everything at the pace that you want to. Found this pumpkin soup tureen for $9.99. I love these. They always look so fun. And these were interesting. They were like these tilted drinking glasses. And they were each at $2.99. Something very interesting. Something you really don't see in, every day. Then there was this hand-blown glass lily flower. Save your money where you can. Shopping like this at the thrift store will definitely save you some bucks. This was $2.99 for all of these flags. Perfect for 4th of July or Memorial Day. So always definitely check your thrift store first. Sometimes you will find a lot of bulk things like that priced as one. Saw these stoneware French onion soup bowls, and it's a complete set. $3.99 each for the actual bowl, and then you can see the bigger one that is also part of the set. This is where you would most likely keep your soup, and then the other ones are to serve your soup. This was very interesting. It looks like it's something that you hang up. I'm not quite sure though what was on the inside of the mouth. You can see there is an opening. Was it used as some type of lamp or something? Who knows? Found some vintage Christmas. This is Lucia Maiden, which is a candle holder by Candy Design. that I have been coming across a lot of musical figures. This is a Joseph original of Mary and Jesus, $4.99. I really have been coming across a lot of them. They're actually very beautiful. I love how the figures are designed, the colors, the entire piece is absolutely beautiful. And it's been actually really tough for me. I haven't picked up any, and I didn't pick this one of Mary and Jesus just because I feel like I don't really have a set idea of where I would place them or if they go with the themes that I want this year. So I'd rather not pick them up instead because one, if I'm not going to use it, someone else could definitely love it more, and two, it will just be stored up, and that's something that I don't want to do this year. I really want to focus on really only buying things that I will automatically use right away or have in mind for a season coming up. Now, in our segment of We Look and We Don't Judge, this is a beautiful piece. $3.99 for this princess piggy bank. Now, again, this was most likely done by a child, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. We're not going to judge because we should love everything that our children do. Do you still have the art things that your children would do, like when it was Mother's Day or Father's Day or any holiday or anything like that, where they would make crafts at school and bring them to you as gifts? My mom kept some of the items that I made during my, elementary years, and it was so nice to look back and be so nostalgic with all those things. Saw this vintage Napco Goldilocks storybook figurine. It was actually in really great condition, although the face did have some crazing. And this was $2.99. I don't know what it was about this turtle ornament, but it just pulled at my heartstring. This little block right here was very interesting. It's made out of ceramic, and it's actually supposed to capture moments in your baby's life. It's called a block to grow on, and it's personalized where you add the baby's information. It was $3.99. You would collect like the weight, the height, and then there were certain things that it asked you to fill out depending on the stage of the toddler's life. So I thought that would be a really cute idea for like a baby shower gift. Who collected TY plushes? This is called Frady, which is a Halloween TY plush. Really cute. I used to have a few growing up. This was $2.99. This location did have a good amount of holiday decor. There was this Ray Dunn metal bucket that says trick or treat. It looks like it was still fairly brand new. And they have a good selection. And I was always happy, that I love looking at all of the holiday decor. Like this tree and this little house right here. I'm not quite sure. I think this might be a planter. I don't know if it was originally orange or if it was painted, but it looks like a cool piece for Halloween. And they do have quite a selection here, so definitely if you love looking at holiday decor, then this is definitely going to be a place for you to check out. In the electronics section, I found this banker's lamp. I absolutely fell in love with the glass. It was only $7.99, and it just has a beautiful, like, jade-like color. Oh, this piece was absolutely breathtaking. I loved it. If you're also in the hunt for candles and these, like, LED and battery operated candles, look no further than your thrift store. I'm pretty sure a lot of them carry them, and they're going to be a lot cheaper than if you buy them brand new. If you are a toy fanatic or love collecting plushes or look for toys to either donate or to get for your own children, this store may not be the best place because they really do not have a lot to offer when it comes to toys. So this is definitely not the thrift store if you are a toy fanatic. This is basically the only section they have, this small aisle right here, and then across from it is all the appliances and electronics. And this store is all over the place, you guys. So just look how things are stacked upon a top like of each other. Everything's on top of each other, so you just have to really take your time and look through everything. Unfortunately, it's just not as organized as I wish it would be, but considering that the store is super small, sometimes that can be difficult to do. They do carry a lot of different hair dryers and tools for hair. You always want to make sure that you test these out before purchasing them, but you can always return them within 7 days if you have your original receipt, and you'll get store credit. They also have a small section of sports equipment like these tennis rackets. They have some golf balls and just a few things here and there that you can look at. And they also have some rolling skates that I didn't film, but they do have a small section of sportswear and items that you can utilize for sports. Moving into the holiday decor section that focuses more on Christmas, I found a variety of different Santas, like this one that's made out of a starfish or a star. And then I found this Santa right here for $4.99. And they do have quite a good selection. And I really fell in love with this star. That emerald color is just something that I'm very, very in vibe with this year. And this was $5.99 for this tree star topper. Found this Creative Co-op metal decorative house. It was still brand new for $3.99. And here's a Department 56 Santa. This is a ceramic figurine, $12.99. Department 56 does tend to usually be a little bit more expensive. There are also some very sought after collectibles, so definitely always make sure you do your due diligence in checking if you come across any Department 56 items. Now, all of these nativity pieces were individually priced, and it was the entire set. Each of them were $1.99. Some pieces were a little bit more. But I wish they would just bulk them all into one price. Saw this Noel piece. This is most likely a hobbyist piece. As you can see, it is a mold, and it was actually painted very well. $3.99 for that. Saw this little gingerbread piece that says ho ho ho. $3.99 for that one. And then these were very nice as well. These are part of the Mikasa brand. It's a deer with Santa's sleigh, and they're, getting ready to go deliver all the Christmas gifts. And it was actually in great condition, except there was a broken piece that you can see right there in the front. Not quite sure what may have been that. And found a vintage Santa mug. You all know it is a good day when I come across a vintage Santa mug. This specific Goodwill had a lot of individually priced ornaments. Here is a quick glance of all of the ones that you can buy. Each of them were individually priced, and there was just so many for you to choose from. Glass, plastic, some made out of resin, some made out of clay, some made out of wood. It was just a really great variety of different ornaments for you to choose from. And I thought these were really cute. This cat one in the basket, only 99 cents. And then this star Santa Claus made out of wood. Judge Judy would never. Look at this. This gavel, I don't know why it's missing the bottom piece. Not quite sure what happened here, but it was $2.99 for that. Then I saw this mortar and pestle set. Now, I wasn't quite sure why this was priced different. $2.99 for the top piece and $1.99 for the bottom. Please make it right, Goodwill. You should be only charging one price for the entire thing, not individually. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim and we swimming. I know this is not Dory, but as soon as I saw this, I automatically thought of Finding Nemo. Dory is one of my most favorite characters from the Disney Pixar film, so I just had to. Come on, I just had to. And crazy dogs live here. Do not knock. They will bark. I will yell, and chaos will occur. $4.99 for this Hobby Lobby piece. This is also from Hobby Lobby originally. $4.99 for these pumpkin decor pieces, tabletop decor, originally from 2023. Found these golden metal candle holders for $4.99. These were absolutely so gratifying. They were so beautiful. And something that I'm not quite sure exactly, which I didn't even ask the Goodwill associates, is why is there an R on their price tags? I've noticed that some of the price tags had an R, which I'm not entirely sure what that stood for. So that was really interesting. What could it possibly mean? This is me while I'm working. I would rather be at Disney. Ain't that the truth? I wish I was at the parks instead of working. And I found quite several different art prints that were very unique. I absolutely fell in love with these. These were absolutely stunning and beautiful. There was this one, oh my gosh. I think that's a golden doodle. It doesn't look like it might be a regular golden retriever. It looks more like a golden doodle puppy. But there was quite several assortments of them. Now, they don't have a lot of art, so if that's something else that you look for at a thrift store, then this specific store may not be the one for you. They also don't really carry a lot of books or CDs and music. So if that's something else that you look for, then that's definitely not going to be the case here. Saw this vintage stoneware cookie jar. They also don't have a lot of ceramics, and I absolutely love looking at the ceramics, especially with plates, cups, mugs. You all know that. But this was actually a really nice piece. It was $7.99. These are Norcrest Fine China Anniversary dishes. That one was 40th anniversary, and then this one was the 50th anniversary. They're so beautiful. I love all of the details. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. I hope that you have a wonderful day celebrating the Day of Love with your friends, your loved ones, and that includes your fur babies, your parents, grandparents, everyone. I just hope you have a wonderful day celebrating the Day of Love. They also have a lot of golf clubs here. I'm not a sports person, so I don't know, I know there's different names for all of these clubs, but they definitely have a great selection if you have a golfer in your life or if you like to golf. These are Threshold from Target. These are past seasonal holiday decors, these menorahs. They had them in gold and also a silver color. They also had this Threshold Valentine's Day garland, and this is actually from this year at 2025. This was $6.99, and you guys can see here, I'm not quite sure if this was a return item because it looks like, it was, but it's currently being sold at Target for the price that you see here on camera. As always, I do hope that you enjoyed this walkthrough at this specific Goodwill store in the city of Costa Mesa. Make sure to check it out. You can definitely find some items for yourself. They do have quite a variety of different clothing as well, which I did not pick up on camera. And there's a lot of shoes as well. And I'm pretty sure you will find something here. There are certain things that are small in quantity, but still it might be definitely worth a trip for you to check out. You just never know. You might find something to bring home. But make sure to stay tuned as the haul is coming up right next. Okay, everybody, we are out of the thrift store. Let me know in the comments down below. I have a short mini haul, so I'm just going to do it here in the car. But let me know your thoughts on this specific Orange County Goodwill store. If you are local, let me know your thoughts. I know that I've asked some of you and you've shared, that it is definitely a small store. Parking is definitely one of the issues. And yeah, but for those of you who are not local, what did you guys think of the walkthrough? And if there's anything that you spotted that I should have totally picked up, let me know. So I only walked out with 2 items that I purchased. Let's see if you guys guessed. one of the things with the store, if you are local or you come to Orange County to check out the thrift stores, this specific location is not big. I tried to get as much footage as I could of the actual store, but it started getting very busy and I don't like videoing people, privacy reasons, and you want people to be able to shop in peace. So this is not the location to come if you're looking for furniture. They really do not have any place for it. They literally only have that section of chairs that I shared with you in the walkthrough. They really don't have any big bulky furniture. There are some other Goodwills in Orange County that just have more capacity because of course their stores are bigger, so they can carry a wide arrangement of different furniture. Now I believe they do accept bulk furniture as donations, but most likely they transport them to other Goodwills or to the main headquarters. And basically, again, it's very limited in spacing. There's not a lot of stuff that you're able to see because it's always cramped in there. It started getting busy right now. I was there approximately for like an hour filming, and then it's just started getting busy and it's starting to pick up. So the parking lot is like basically really full already. So definitely things you have to keep in mind when choosing if you want to come to this location. Parking, not quite a large variety. They do have clothing and bags and sports equipment and etc. Basically everything that a Goodwill would have, but it's very limited in the capacity that they can carry. So the two things that I got, now this should definitely be a no-brainer, like hello, of course I was gonna bring this little guy with me. This is a vintage Santa mug for only $1.99. I thought that was definitely a steal. Now it's not super vintage, but it's still vintage. It's just not super old, but it's definitely a really beautiful piece. It's in really great condition except for that little chip right there in the nose of the paint job, but other than that, there's some red misting in some of the handle. I think this is just like a manufacturer flaw. I don't think it was because it was due to age or anything, but it's a really cute mug and I love buying vintage Christmas, so that was a definite. And then the only other thing which I thought was super cool was this, if I can get it out, was the cherub. This is super cool. I really love the style. I love the look of it. It's perfect for Valentine's Day. I could also utilize it for Christmas. Now, if you guys remember, I have mentioned in previous videos that there are things that Target used to do back in the day that I just feel definitely were different. It was more of a wide arrangement of different variety. Just their decor was different than today's decor that they carry. Like, I feel like their decor is not up to par to what it used to be back in the day. So I did pick this up. The cherub is blowing a flute and I just loved it. It's like basically a bust, but it's standing. And look, $3.99. So it's from Target Home. It was originally from 2006. So stuff like this you just don't see, I feel, in Target anymore, especially with the decor. It's just different, and I hope that makes sense, you guys. Like, you just don't see this type of stuff in their stores anymore. And I always come across like so much older Target decor pieces and like things that I'm just like, whoa, I didn't even think that would be Target when I pick it up and look under the tag, and I'm like, wow, like that's insane that they actually used to make the stuff that you don't really see anymore at Target. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below, what was it from the specific store that caught your attention? If you liked any of the two items that I picked up, or if there's something that I totally should have picked up and you're like, Daniel, why? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're new and you liked today's video, I hope you consider subscribing. Absolutely free. And thank you all for the love and just support that you have all shared with me. And I really appreciate each one of you guys. So until next time, we will see each other again for another thrifting adventure, but make sure that you are also out there seeking your own golden finds. Bye, guys.